Alrighty, hey, we're going live because I'm going to focus on this illustration for a while, and the layout is a series of strawberry elves and our three fairies marching, dancing, moving along these rows of strawberry vines. And the shapes for each of our little characters will be very much a color block, so that it'll just be the shape of their character and very little detail. So the people and then pops of strawberries. So this is going to be how we make them uniform. We take about the same amount of wool, and since I don't yet know how this amount is going to actually lay down, I'm going to do one, and I have 3 more here that are about the right size. So as I lay it in, I'm going to grab one thing over here. So this is my composition. Oops, that light is kind of glary. So I'm going to follow this pretty closely as I look at how I laid out their hands and their arms and their legs and so forth. So all right. This guy. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 across the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And each one, the legs ultimately are 2 little cords. So same process as when I made the strawberry vines. Pick out that stuff. So they don't need to be super rolled out, but definitely so that I have the shape of the legs. And I can clearly see that this guy is quite a bit bigger than these. Maybe that one too. So I'm going to pull a little off, because if anything, I want these to be smaller than bigger. And before I forget, I want to, assuming those are about the right size, I'd say that's about what I was using. And nope, that needs to be over there a little more. I'll be right back. Yeah, why don't you guys just focus on playing, okay? All right. looks, this one's kind of flying out towards the corner. That one looks a little long. I'm going to take some off of that. Okay. It's also making a difference on exactly how this is rolling in that one spot. So if it's rolling up or down, it's going to impact how their little legs are going to fit coming down towards the vine. When I showed family members on our Zoom pizza party on Saturday evening, my last one that I finished, the most recent one, and my Uncle Donald, who has felted for years, he asked me a question about whether or not there was any wire in the wool. And so there isn't. It's all just wool. And depending on how you felt it, it will hold its shape over time. And it has me thinking in my head how to map out a poll for other felters and show them a picture of something I've done recently and say, what are questions that you have based on what you see here for the techniques and the way I choose how I lay the colors down, in what order. So I'll plant the poll with a few questions and see if people have other questions that come to mind when they look at these pieces. So for the shirts for the elves, I think I want to use more of that one. And that, and this one. Those are all about the same, and I really like the way those popped on the last one. So, get any little bits of plant matter out of there. Okay, so they're going to have their little torso and then their arms. Remember, when you are pulling fibers apart, if your fingers are close together, you have both ends of that fiber, one in each hand. So when you're pulling fibers apart, your hands either have to be far apart so that you're not holding both ends of the fiber, or if they're close together because you just want a little piece, don't hold it tightly and you'll be able to pull it apart real easy. All right, so what I'm doing is figuring out how to have arms that are all about the same size, right? So if we have our little torso, let me do another one that's about the same. Okay. So here would be my little torso. And roll that right up. I like that this one has a little bit of sheen to it. It's got some shine, which is pretty. All right, so if this is the amount of wool that I need for the arms, even their little bodies look like strawberries. So there's the torso and his legs look like little strawberry leaves. Okay, so for the arms, to make a blunt end, when you're reaching the end of a cord, you take your fibers and you fold it back on itself. And then you can make the length that you're looking for and create a blunt end at the end of your cord. So I'm going to fold it over on itself. Okay, and there's his little arms. Doo-doo-doo. So assuming I want to stick with that size and shape, that's going to be my torso. Be a little less actually. Well, we'll see. So I'm trying to be conscious of what I have playing in the background during my videos so that I don't get them taken down. And if I'm super quiet during a video, I am probably listening to something in my headphones or low on my computer. But right now I have the pause button on an episode of the Happiness Lab. Where's my phone? Oh, I'm using my phone to do the video, of course. But it's wonderful. I am definitely a member of the Wake Up and Go Club. Yeah, no question. Oh, hang on a second. So his little body is more this way. He's up and down. This guy's kind of swinging this way. Okay, here's his little body. Next one. Or let me do his arms first before I keep going, actually. Let's see. Now we do a little roll. So their arms are about 3 fingers wide. And fold that back. Fold that back. Kind of like that a little thicker, but that's all right. And his arms, I had sort of going like this. His arms were more like this. Okay, next torso. Roll it up. And his little body is scooched over a little that way and going this way. And the arms. And fold that back on itself. And this guy's arms are flying through the air. Okay. I am going to keep plugging along, and I will check back in later. I hope everyone has a great day. Yeah, if you're in weather, the kids want to go play outside, and I'm like, yeah, it's, you know, like 40-mile-an-hour winds, and the little ice pelts are going to be flinging us in the face. So we'll try it, but tomorrow might be better. So have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.